guys, and we are back with my predictions, Champions League edition. Oh, we've done so many my predictions videos now. But I said I gotta predict the groups for the Champions League, or I'll run out of time eventually. And it's beginning in 3 days already, or 2. I don't know. 3. Yeah. It's beginning in 3 days already. So, I want to cover all the groups, and I'm going to tell you who I think will, get to the round of 16. And let's start with Group A, of course, where PSG. Well, let me tell you the teams in Group A, and they're Galatasaray, Real Madrid, Club Brugge, or Bruges. I don't know how you want to call it, and PSG. I think PSG will get first. I'm expecting Neymar to play most of the games, not all of them. Most of them, and I think they'll finish first. They got Mbappe, they got Cavani, they got Neymar, of course. They got they're a serious contender to win it now, to win the Champions League, because they also have Icardi, and I think Inter Milan should have kept Icardi, but Inter, that's your problem. They were probably selling him because they needed to get Sanchez, but I think Icardi is better than Sanchez. But I think Real Madrid will finish second, Galatasaray third, and Club Brugge at dead last. I'm sorry. Real Madrid, yeah, they're a pretty good team. Do I think they're going to win the Champions League this year? No. No way. They may reach as far as the quarterfinals. I don't expect them to reach farther. Let's go to Group B, where there is Olympiacos, Tottenham, Red Star Belgrade, and Bayern Munich. Now, Tottenham, I think they could be better. They might get first place, but I don't think so. I think Bayern Munich will get first place. They have Alphonso Davies, they have Coutinho, they have Lewandowski, of course. I can never pronounce his name. Rob. Should I just call him Rob Lewin? Rob Lewin. Just gonna call him Rob. They got Rob. They got a ton of good players. Newer. And so I think they'll get first place pretty easily. I mean, Tottenham and Olympiacos will be a challenge, but I think they'll finish first. Tottenham, I think they'll finish second, going to the round of 16. They have Dele Alli, they have Kane. They still have Eriksen, right? Yeah. They still have Eriksen, but he might go to Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid. Transfer news, oh my god. Again, they got a lot of good players. Lloris, or the French goalie. And I think they'll finish second. Olympiacos, I think, will get third, and Red Star Belgrade will get last. Now, Group C. God, Manchester City's always getting these easy groups. Look, Atalanta, Shakhtar Donetsk, Manchester City, and Dinamo Zagreb. And of course, I think Manchester City will easily come out at first place. Now, they just lost that match against Norwich City today. Ended a few minutes ago. No, not a few, 1 hour ago. It ended, and I was really surprised to see Norwich City win. By the way, we are not talking about the Premier League. We are talking about the Champions League. So yeah, Manchester City first place. Atalanta, I think they'll get to the round of 16. They'll get second. Shakhtar Donetsk. Third, Dinamo Zagreb. Fourth, last. Now let's go to Group D, where there's Juventus, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Bayer Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid. It'll be really interesting seeing Atletico Madrid go against Ronaldo, because they had two finals against each other. Ronaldo, versus Atletico Madrid / Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, and Real won both of them. So, Atletico, they want that revenge, but I think they've become much stronger. I mean, maybe. But so I think they'll get first place. Juventus, not far, like maybe the same points, but Atletico Madrid barely edging them on, goal difference or something like that, or maybe like Juventus 1 point less than Atletico Madrid. I don't know. So yeah, Juventus, I think they'll get second. Lokomotiv Moscow, I think they'll get third. Bayer Leverkusen, fourth. So yeah. Now let's go to Group Let's go to Group E. Group E, where there is Napoli, RB Salzburg, Genk, and Liverpool. Now, of course, I think Liverpool will probably finish out first. They may even win the Champions League again. I mean, who knows? I think they're stronger this season. I mean, I think so. Or maybe Manchester City's is just, not as good. Napoli will come at second. RB Salzburg will come at third, while Genk at fourth. Now let's go to Group F, the group of death. Oh, that rhymed. I'm sorry. Group F, the group of death. Oh. Okay. Where I think Barcelona will barely edge Inter Milan, and maybe barely edge Borussia Dortmund to first place. Of course, I'm a little bit biased. I'm a Barcelona fan, but I'm also an Inter fan and a Borussia Dortmund fan. Inter Milan is my fourth favorite club. Borussia is my fifth favorite club. So, pretty cool. And I think Borussia Dortmund will Inter Milan will get second. They got Romelu Lukaku, they got Sanchez. I still think Icardi is better than Sanchez, but whatever. And Borussia Dortmund, sadly, they'll get third place, I think. I mean, I gotta be sorry for them. They're so good, and yet they have such a tough group, and they have to leave from the Champions League so fast, and I'm really sad because of that. If they would have been in many other groups, they probably would have passed. If they would have been in Group B, they may have passed. If they would have been in Group C, they would have passed. Okay, they would have passed if they were in Group C. In Group D, okay, not in Group D, but in Group E, yeah, they would have passed to the round of 16. And in Group G, too, they would have gotten first place, and in Group H. So I feel really bad for Borussia. They got this really tough group. But yeah, at last, Slavia Prague. Now, if they get first, I won't believe it. If they get third, again, I won't believe it. If they get second, again, I will be outraged, and I won't believe it. So no, Slavia Prague will go at dead last, easily. Now let's go to Group G. This was kind of hard to choose, especially because these are pretty good teams. But at first, Benfica, RB Leipzig, I have to take them to the round of 16, man. They've been amazing so far in the season. They just tied against Bayern Munich, and it was a great game. Yeah, RB Leipzig, they're going to the round of 16. They mean business, man. Do I think they can pass the round of 16? I mean, maybe. Lyon, I think they'll be barely missing out. Zenit will get fourth. And now let's go to Group H, the last group, where Ajax will, of course Ajax will take first place. I don't know a person in this world except Chelsea, Valencia, and not Lille fans, just Chelsea and Valencia fans who think that Ajax will not get in first because Lille is totally getting last. But this was pretty hard to choose. Maybe the hardest group because I didn't know who would come at second. I was, Lille, they've gotten better. Valencia and Chelsea, they haven't. They've gotten a little bit worse. But yeah, Chelsea, I think they'll come at first. Valencia may go at second. I think Chelsea will come at second, but Valencia may come at second too. But I think Valencia will come at third and Lille at last. I'm sorry, Lille. But that was it for my Champions League predictions. Tell me if I'm seriously wrong in the comments down below. And bye. Like, subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. And